Yo, what's up guys, it's DoomX here, and in today's video I wanted to make a video on my NNR Rarity Festival deck. So in the event I'm playing Elemental Heroes. This is like a budget bootleg version of Elemental Heroes. Feels like the old school version of Heroes, to be honest, but it's kind of bad because we don't have like the support cards like Stratos, Shadow Mist, Dark Law, and you know, like the other good cards like Ferris, Vion. But I wanted to play this deck because I thought it would be pretty cool and fun compared to like whatever other decks people are playing, like the top tier meta budget NNR decks. But yeah, I wanted to have fun with this event, so yeah, let's just get right into it. So first of all, we're playing all the hero cards like Avion, Mercentrix, Clayman, Sparkman. These are for names to polymerization into like the bigger fusion monsters, so that's pretty good. And then I'm playing 3 copies of Evil Hero Infernal Prodigy. This is basically just an extender monster that you can just special summon. Basically you want to special summon this guy plus any hero monster. Then you can make extra hero Infernal Divisor from your extra deck. This card says that you can just add any 2 hero monsters from your deck, which is pretty good. And then you can use those to polymerization into one of your fusion monsters. So yeah, that's why I play this. And then I'm playing 2 copies of Red Resonator. This is just to make synchro plays. The only synchro card that I'm playing is Muddy Mud Dragon. This card is basically a fusion tech card. It can make basically any of your fusion monsters, so I thought it'd be pretty solid to incorporate this card into the deck. And then I'm playing the 2 copies of the Goddess with the Third Eye and One Beast King of the Swamp. Actually, I think that I'm gonna run 3 copies of Goddess of the Third Eye and no copies of Beast of the King of the Swamp. This is because this is a light monster and I'm playing Chaos Emperor Dragon and Chaos Sorcerer in the deck, but we'll get into that later. So anyways, I'm playing 1 copy of Bubbleman. To be honest, this card is actually the card that you can cut out because I'm not playing any Bubbleman fusion targets, but I still like him because he can special summon himself for free if he's the only card in your hand, and you can make extra hero Infernal Divisor with this card, so that's pretty neat. Then I'm playing 1 copy of Wild Hearts, obviously just another name. Unaffected by trap effects, that kind of comes up, so it's not bad. Then I'm playing 1 copy of Elemental Hero Voltec. This guy can come up because I am playing Chaos Emperor Dragon and Chaos Sorcerer plus Miracle Fusion. So basically when he inflicts damage, he can special summon one of the Elemental Hero monsters that is banished, which is pretty nice. So then I'm playing 3 copies of Elemental Hero Prisma. I think this card is one of the most important cards in the deck because he can copy any of your Elemental Hero names and send it to the graveyard. Then you can make fusion plays with them, which is pretty nice. Then I'm playing 2 copies of Blazeman. I think this guy is also very important because he can search your polymerization directly from the deck to your hand, and I think seeing polymerization is just very important. If you don't see polymerization in your opening hand, then it's pretty much not good. So yeah, then I'm playing 1 copy of Chaos Sorcerer. I'm playing this guy because I think he's pretty good. He has a good effect where you can just banish a card for free, so that's why I'm playing him. I think that this event needs cards that can just out problematic cards. There's some problematic cards in the game, so that's why I'm playing him. Then I'm playing 1 copy of Buster Blader. This is just a tech card to go into Dark Paladin that's in my extra deck. You can make him by sending him off of Prisma, then fusing him with one of these substitution fusion monsters. So that's why I'm playing him. You can actually run more copies of the substitution fusion monsters, but I opted to go with 3 because I didn't want to brick too hard with these cards. So then I'm playing 1 copy of Blade Edge. Obviously this is just another name for Elemental Heroes. Then Chaos Emperor Dragon. Playing this guy because he's a 3k beater. That's pretty much why I'm playing him. I guess his effect can come up if needed, but that's most likely not going to happen. Then for the spells, you're playing 2 copies of Polymerization. This card is obviously necessary to make your fusion plays. 2 copies of Fusion Sage, because you want to see Polymerization as often as possible. 1 copy of Lightning Vortex. This card just outsboards, so that's pretty good. Basically Regeki for the game. Then 3 copies of Miracle Fusion, basically another Polymerization, but instead you're banishing the materials. Then I'm playing 2 copies of O Oversoul. This card can come up with Prisma. You can send one of these vanilla monsters, then use O Oversoul, and then that's basically 2 heroes on the field. Then you can make the Prodigy, the Infernal Divisor, and then you can search for any of your monsters that you want to your hand, and then fuse it with Polymerization. So that's why I added out Oversoul to the deck. And then I'm playing 2 copies of Compulsory Evacuation Device. I thought this card was kind of necessary because there is still problematic cards in the game, and just bouncing it back to the hand is just nice. So for the extra deck, you're playing 1 copy of Invoked Caliga. You can make this card with one of the substitution fusion monsters and a dark card. So that's why I'm playing him. Then I'm playing 1 copy of Elemental Hero Flame Wingman. You play Avion and Bristinatrix, so it's pretty nice. Thunder Giant, he can destroy a card with the attack less than him, so it's nice. 1 copy of Phoenix Enforcer. I think this card is really nice because he can survive attacks. And so yeah, he can't really be destroyed by battle, so that's pretty good for this format. Then I'm playing 1 copy of Invoked Purgatrio. You can obviously make this card with your fusion substitution monsters, plus like any of your fire monsters like Bristinatrix, Shard Resonator, or Blazeman. Next I'm playing 1 copy of Dark Paladin. I explained this earlier. You can make him with Buster Blader and the fusion substitution monsters, or Prisma sending one of those to the graveyard plus Buster Blader. So yeah, you can make him. That's pretty good. He can negate spell cards, and that's not once per turn, so that's pretty nice, to be honest. And then I'm playing 1 copy of Shining Flare Wingman. This card is one of the best cards in the Rarity Festival in my opinion, because he can go over 3k attack points, and I think being able to go over 3k attack points is pretty strong in this event, so that's pretty good. And then I'm playing 1 copy of Elemental Hero Wild Edge. This guy can attack every monster your opponent controls, so if they're swarming out their field with weak monsters, you can just attack over them all with Wild Edge, so that's pretty good. 1 copy of Wild Wingman. This card can out back row cards. Basically just it just MSTs 1 back row, so it's not that great. I don't really go into him that much, to be honest. Then I'm playing 1 copy of Elemental Hero Plasma Vice. This is also another card that I go into a lot. I actually prefer going into this card over going into Thunder Giant, but sometimes there is situations where I go into Thunder Giant instead of Plasma Vice, or I make both in the same turn, so yeah, it's interesting, I guess. So then I'm playing 1 copy of Money Mud Dragon, obviously for fusion plays. And then 1 copy of the Malevolent Sin. This is just the 1 rank 4 that I'm playing. I think this is one of the better ones, but you can also play the Diamond Crab King, or the ship, I can't remember the name, but you can play one of those good rank 4s for the event. And I'm playing 2 copies of Extra Hero Infernal Divisor. Obviously I'm playing him because you kind of need him to make your hero plays. And then the last card I'm playing is Berserker of the Tenny. Just a 3k beater for the deck. I think 3k beaters are necessary because Draglubion and other 3k threats exist in the format. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the deck profile. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. leave a like if you did, and subscribe for more videos like this. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.